Hello everyone. So we are going to solve this exam PAVE 2025. So we will solve each and every question one by one. So we're going to start with the question number one. In this question, we have given 250 ml of 0.5 m NaOH was added to 500 ml of 1 m HCl. The number of unreacted HCl molecule we need to find after the completion of reaction. So first of all, how the reaction will look like? Actually, the reaction is between NaOH. So we got NaOH plus HCl forming NaCl plus H2O. So this is the chemical reaction that we have. Now, 1 mole of NaOH is reacting with 1 mole of HCl. So we need to find number of moles of both. So again, molarity is number of moles upon volume. So number of moles will be molarity into volume. Number of moles of NaOH will be molarity of NaOH, that is 0.5 multiplied by 0.25 liter, because this we need to convert into liter dividing by 1000. It will be 0.25. Similarly, number of moles of HCl will be same. 0.5 molarity is molarity is 1 multiplied by volume, that is 0.5 liter. Again, we can convert into liter, it will be 0.5. So again, we will get number of moles we have here 0.5, and here we are getting 0.125 after multiplying these two numbers. So again, 1 mole can react with 1 mole. 1 mole HCl and 1 mole NaOH will react. But here we got 0.125 and we have 0.5 HCl. Definitely HCl moles are larger as compared to NaOH. So now we can check how many moles will be left. So again, out of 0.5, 0.125 will react with NaOH. The remaining moles will be left unreacted. So we can subtract 0.5 minus 0.125. The answer we will get 0.375 mole. These are the unreactive moles. Now we need to convert these unreactive moles into number of molecules. So again, we can directly convert number of moles. So if we have this many moles, so we can directly multiply number of moles into Avogadro number Na. That is also called 6.022 into 10 to power 23. After multiplying by this number, the final answer that we will get, that is 225. The exact answer is 225.8, yes, into 10 to power 21. So this 225.8 can be written as 226 by a round off. That's why A is the correct option. Similarly, for second question, 4.5 gram of compound A we have that we used to make 250 ml of its aqueous solution. The molarity of solution is mx into 10 to the power minus 10. We need to convert our answer in this form, x into 10 to the power minus 10. Means we need to find the molarity. So molarity is equal to number of moles upon volume. So molarity will be number of moles. The formula for number of moles, again, given mass, molar mass divided by volume of solution in liters. So we got 250 ml, but it is in milliliter. So we need to divide it by 1000. If we are dividing this up by 1000, so it will definitely get multiplied here. So we just need to solve this. After solving, we will get 2. But our answer is not 2. We need to convert this answer into this form, x into 10 to the power minus 10. So I can also write the same answer, 0.2 into 10 to the power minus 1. So this x, this is the x value, and x is equal to d. So d is the correct option. Now, similarly, we have this another thing, the analysis. Third question, the analysis and separation of industrial product like soap and synthetic detergent is done using. So it is done by using gas chromatography. So industrial product like soap and synthetic detergent, or maybe some mixtures of fatty acids, ester, surfactant. So these are the compound which are like converted into volatile derivative. So we are using gas chromatography so that these compound can vaporize and to separation can happen. So the correct option for this will be gas chromatography, B. Question 4, formula for calculating molecular mass is, so formula for calculating molecular mass is the, now there are different options. So first is sum of atomic numbers, sum of atomic mass. So definitely sum of atomic mass. Let's suppose we have a molecule like CO2. So we need to add the atomic mass of carbon plus atomic mass of oxygen. So C is the correct option. Not atomic number, not product, not average mass. So this is the correct one. See, what is the charge on? So question number 5. What is the charge on a chloride ion after it gained an electron? So chlorine got total 7 electron in the outermost shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 electron in the chlorine outermost shell. So it require another electron. It require to gain another electron. After gaining, it will form Cl minus 1. So our answer will be B. Now question number 6. Homogeneous mixture can be best described as mixture with visible component, uniform composition throughout, mixture of only solid, separate layer. So the best option is uniform composition throughout. That is called homogeneous, means same phase, and uniform composition. Correct option is B. Question number 7. Which element form diatomic molecule? So sodium is a metal. It exists in crystal form. Iron is a metal. Noble gas, this neon, exists in a monoatomic form. The only correct option is oxygen because oxygen exists in a form of O2. Option C is correct. Question number 8. The atomic number of an element is determined by its. Definitely, atomic number is determined by total number of protons. And total number of protons is also known as atomic number, which is represented by a symbol Z. For example, carbon we write atomic number 6, mass is 12. So this is called Z, atomic number, which is equal to number of proton. Correct option is C. Question number 9. Isotope of all elements will always have. So isotope of all the elements will have same number of proton, or we can say same atomic number. Correct option is C. Now question number 10. The law that states that mass is neither created or not destroyed, that is called law of conservation of mass. We cannot create mass, we cannot destroy mass, but yes, it can change its form, solid to gas, gas to liquid. The correct option is C. Question number 11. The formula, molecular formula of water represent. So water formula is H2O. So we can see there are two hydrogen and one oxygen in a single formula. So the correct option here is one atom of oxygen and two atom of hydrogen. The correct option is A. Question number 12. Which of the following is proven using Brownian motion? Liquid are incompressible? No. Brownian motions are when we observe colloidal particle and there is a random motion of these particles. This is called. So the correct option here is B. Particles in matter move randomly. This is the representation of Brownian motion. Question number 13. Which subatomic particle was first discovered? So first discovered particle, subatomic particle was electron. Electron get discovered first by using a cathode ray tube experiment, and the scientist who discovered electron was J.J. Thomson. So correct option is B. Question number 14. Why do mixture of salt and water conduct electricity but sugar and water not? So salt and water. The salt is called electrolyte. Electrolyte, for example, if we have a normal salt like NaCl, as soon as you dissolve this NaCl in water, what will happen? It will convert into Na positive and Cl negative ion. These are the ions in which it is converting. But let's suppose you have sugar. So let's suppose you have a sugar. The sugar will remain as it is. It cannot convert into ions. That's why the solution of sugar and water cannot conduct electricity. So they are saying why it does. Because sugar contain iron? No. Salt molecules are bigger? No. Sugar is heavy? No. Salt contain iron. So any salt you will take, it will convert into iron. That's why it will conduct electricity. So B is the correct. Question number 15. Which statement is incorrect about atom? Atoms are indivisible. Atoms have proton, neutron. Yes. Atoms can combine to form molecules. Atoms are empty space. Have empty space. Definitely it will have. So we have to find incorrect. So this is the only incorrect. Atoms are indivisible. Yes. Earlier we thought that it is indivisible according to Dalton's atomic theory, but actually we can divide atoms. There are some process called nuclear fission in which a heavier atom converted into small and multiple atom. So A is the incorrect statement now. Question number 16. Propose a hypothesis to explain why some element form covalent bond. So every atom tends to occupy stable configuration, also known as noble gas configuration. So because of this, noble gas is also called stable configuration. That's why they are forming a covalent bond. Now, question number 17. Consider the mixture of ammonium chloride, sand, and salt, which sequence separation technique best separate all three components and what properties of each are exploited. So, according to this, the best option is actually D. First of all, you all can see sublimation. By sublimation, we can remove this ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride, written as NH4Cl, it is usually in solid form. So sublimation means it can directly convert into gaseous form. So NH4Cl, it will not form any liquid state. So directly this solid you can convert into gaseous form. So this is how you can remove this ammonium chloride. Then filtration. What with this filtration will do? This filtration can remove the sand particle physically. And finally, evaporation. Evaporation, what will happen? You can separate salt and water by evaporation method because all the water will convert it into vapor form and salt will remain as it is. And the sublimation removes ammonium chloride, yes, filtration separates sand, evaporation addresses dissolves salts. So this is the only correct option. Question number 18. The isotope hydrogen 2, deuterium, differ from the hydrogen first protium in which aspect and what impact does this have on the molecular mass calculation for water if deuterium is present? Usually we write H2O, but let's suppose if instead of hydrogen there is a deuterium, so we will write D2O. D is the symbol for deuterium. And hydrogen and deuterium, let's suppose hydrogen atomic number 1, mass is 1, but deuterium atomic number is 1 and mass is 2 for deuterium. So water will become heavy, so we will form more molar mass. So first option is number of electrons, no effect on water molecular mass. No, that is wrong. Number of neutrons increase the molecular mass proportionality, yes, with deuterium content. If you have more deuterium, number of neutrons will increase because they both have same number of proton, 1 and 1, but they have more neutron. Deuterium has one more neutron as compared to normal hydrogen that we call protium. So correct option is B. Question number 19, which statement best explain why a mixture can exhibit variable physical properties whereas compound have fixed properties. In a mixture, component retain individual identity. So we can see again for question number 19. Question number 19, which statement best explain why a mixture can exhibit variable physical properties whereas compound have fixed chemical property. In mixture, components retain individual identity. In compounds, chemical bonding alters property. So we need to find the correct option. Yeah, for question number 19, it is which statement best explain. So first is in mixture, component retain individual identity. That is true. In compound, chemical bonds alter properties. B option is mixture contain only gases. No. Compound contains solid and liquid. That is wrong. Mixture are always homogeneous. Mixture can be homogeneous as well as heterogeneous. This is also wrong. Compound have no chemical bond. Again, compounds have chemical bond. The only correct option we have, that is option A. Why do atoms form ions during chemical reaction? To increase their size? No. The atoms are reacting. Either they will form chemical reaction, either they will form any bond, ionic bond, covalent bond. All the atoms react to achieve stability. So first option is to increase size. No. To become stable by achieving a full outer shell. Yes. And to gain energy. No. To transfer proton. No. The only correct option is B. To achieve stability. That's why they are reacting and forming any chemical bond or participating in reaction. Correct option is B.